With TikTok Reels and YouTube Shorts becoming more and more popular, there's no denying that short vertical video content is a must-have for businesses and content creators alike. But how do you deal with the huge difference in format between these new vertical platforms and YouTube, where people expect their videos in a traditional landscape aspect ratio? Are you supposed to shoot the same videos twice in different aspect ratios every single time? The answer is no. In this video, we'll show you how you can easily repurpose and transform landscape videos to vertical short-form content and vice versa. Let's start with repurposing or transforming your vertical content into landscape YouTube videos. To do this, we're going to use Flixier, an online video editor. First, go to Flixier.com, then click on Get Started or Start Editing if you already have an account. Here, you'll be presented with multiple import options. You can either import the video from your device, scan a QR code to import it from a smartphone, or use various services like Dropbox, Google Drive, Google Photos, Zoom, and many more. After importing your video, you need to place it on the timeline. You have two options for this. First, you can drag and drop it onto the timeline, or you can go to the video and click the plus button in the bottom right corner. Make sure the video starts at the beginning of the timeline. You can easily drag it to the beginning if it's not already there. Now that we have the video imported on the timeline, we need to ensure that the aspect ratio is correct. Go to the left side next to the canvas and select 16:9 to ensure that your final video will be horizontal. Now it's time to move on to the more interesting part: filling in the gaps on the screen. Taking a vertical video and making it landscape can be tricky, since zooming in to fill the entire canvas would ruin the resolution and make everything look like a pixelated mess. Therefore, we need to find other solutions. One way to do it would be to use a solid background color. To do this, click on the canvas next to the video. In the right-hand menu, you'll find an option called Background Color. The default color is set to black, but you can choose any color you like. This might be the easiest method, but it's not the most ideal. Another option would be to add an image or video as your background. You can do this by importing an image from your device or by searching for one in Flixier's stock library. As an example, we can open the Stock tab on the left-hand menu and search for stars. We'll drag the video that we think fits best onto the timeline, making sure that it stays below our main video. We can then fit it on the screen or use the Fill Canvas option from the left menu. Another more common option is to use the main video as a blurred background. To do this, drag the video onto the timeline again. Place it on a different track and make sure it's under our original copy. Select it and click Fill Canvas in the right-hand menu. Now you have a zoomed-in background for your main video. The only thing left to do is blur it so it doesn't look odd and distract from the main video. Select your background video, open the right-hand menu, click the Effects tab, and scroll down to find the blur option. Adjust the slider to somewhere between 50 and 75%. You can tweak the blur depending on what looks good to you. All that's left to do now is to export your video. Now it's time to move on to the part where we take a landscape video and turn it into a vertical one. This is perfect for repurposing the best moments of your podcasts, live stream, and other long-form types of content and sharing them on TikTok or Reels. But before we do that, we would appreciate it if you click that like button and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. To convert your video, open a new project, click on Import, and drag your landscape long-format video over. If you already shared your clip online, you can easily do this by copying and pasting the link here. Now that you have your video, add it to the timeline and make sure the resolution is set to 9:16. Now you'll notice that the black bars appear on the top and bottom of the canvas instead of the sides. The good news is that in this situation, we can hit that Fill Canvas button without worrying about ruining the video quality. The bad news is that in some situations, cropping a video like this can leave important things out of frame. One way to fix this would be to select your video and use the menu on the right to adjust the zoom value. Make sure the two scale values are linked together by clicking on this little chain icon, and then drag your cursor across the numbers to adjust the scale to a more reasonable level until everything is in the frame. Then you can get rid of the black bars by replacing them with a solid color or by using the techniques we showed you before. Another common situation when converting landscape videos to vertical is dealing with podcasts or other videos where you need to keep multiple people in the frame. No matter how you adjust the zoom, you can usually only frame one person. To fix this, you need to make a cut each time the scene or speaker changes. You can do this easily on the timeline by pressing the S key. Then select each cut and adjust the video position so the person speaking is in the frame. And that's how you repurpose a landscape video into a vertical one. Now all that's left to do is to click on export and your video will be ready in just a few minutes. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If it was, don't forget to let us know by liking the video, and subscribe to our channel for more content creation tutorials. Until next time, happy editing!